Good evening everyone and welcome to Gavra Racing. We're live here at Spa. This is the Premier Series. I am SH. I'm joined by replacement commentator tonight, Cypher Knight 77.
Hello.
As usual, we'll be getting underway with an 18-minute quali session, and then we'll be getting straight into the race as we have engines firing up straight away. Looks a bit overcast. Possibly a chance of rain during quali, but we'll see what sort of tyres they're running.
We already got Shankston in the racing point already off and away with one of the Mercedes cars behind him. Circuit of Spa is very unique and also tricky track. Very curious as to who's going to be on the podium for this race.
No doubt it'll be between Shankster, Toussaint, possibly one shoot two down, but then again others who normally come around in the top 10, they do sometimes throw in a little surprise and they can join up. Yeah, Shankster out on the hards then. We've got Zaza following him in the Ferrari, currently on softs. That's going to Mack in the McLaren, he is on softs. Willie Sanker in the Williams, he's on softs. Toussaint Toro Rosso is on mediums. Dead Donkey also out on mediums. Tim, who is also, I think he's permanent now in this series. He is Shankster's team. I think he replaced Blue Camo. He's currently out on softs.
They're in the Red Bull now going off on mediums.
Judging by people going out on the hard and the mediums, I don't suspect we'll be getting any sort of rain for the race. Not at the start anyway. Possibly on midway through. Unfortunately in my race last week I retired on Blanchimont on lap 1. Lost it in the wet, see you later, game over.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the tricky parts of this track. Obviously, Eau Rouge is another tricky part, and I mean, it just gets even trickier in wet conditions. Not sure if we'll see any of that today.
I'll just quickly run through the championship table as it stands. So in first place at the minute we have Shankster with 166 points. Following very close behind with only a 4-point deficit is Toussaint with 162. And we've got a bit of a gap to third place, Ace in the Alfa Romeo with 60 points. Sabo for the Haas is in 57 points. Topser with the Red Bull 56 points. Zaza in the Ferrari 37. Dead Donkey is on 34 points in the Mercedes. That's going to Mack leading the McLarens with 32 points. X80G with Alfa Romeo 31 points, one shoot two down in the Red Bull 27, Triple O McLaren 26 points, Dirty Larry, or another replacement for Alfa Romeo's 18 points, Black Country Mush in the Mercedes again 17 points, Fire Tornado who I don't think is racing with us anymore, he is would normally be in the Toro Rosso, but I believe we have, who am I looking for? Maybe he's just not racing tonight. I don't think we actually have a replacement for him tonight, but he's currently on 15 points. AB Tekker's in the Ferrari with 12. Dom Regib, who was a replacement, is on 12. Not quite sure why they've added him to the standings. Infamela on 10 points. Tim in 6 points. Gavra with 6 points. Blue Camo with 6 points.
Actually, it's only just begun qualifying, and we already have our first DNF of the session. Willie, who crashed going up Eau Rouge, already out.
I'll be expecting a lot of that tonight, to be honest. We had it last week. Eau Rouge, like you were saying, it's just it's a killer corner. If you haven't got the right setup and you haven't got the right balance, your rear end or your front end can just bite too much and you just lose the car. Currently on provisional pole then we have Toussaint with a 145 dead on the medium tyre. Following him is Alex Gunamack in second on the soft with 147.1. just a banker lap from him. Shanks with 1:49.3, another banker lap, just to see what the cars can do. This 1 shoot 2 down is just taking provisional pole with a 1:44.5 on the soft. That just proves how good of a lap Toussaint has put in there on the mediums, only half a second out.
Yeah, surprisingly it's softs, medium, and softs. I mean, it is still the early laps, so these guys haven't started pushing yet. Only Shankster being the only one to set a provisional lap on the hard tires, actually, which is pretty interesting. Of course, Belgium is typically a one-stop track, but you usually go from soft to mediums.
As we ride on board with Dead Donkey, he is coming through Blanchimont now, looking to put in his first fast lap of the session on the medium tyre. Judging by the lap time as it stands, it's not going to be the greatest of times, but it's going to be one worthwhile anyway. Nice and easy through the bus stop chicane as he comes back onto the throttle. He's going to set a 1:49.4. But I think that was invalidated because he stayed 18th.
He's already put 2 laps on those medium tires, going for a third, it looks like. He has the fuel to go a third lap. He'll be stretching it.
So we have a yellow flag in sector 2. Someone, I think that's a Haas, he spun out at the bus stop chicane. Who was that? Was that Sabo? Nope, it was Infamella.
Well, actually, he's just starting his lap, but luckily the Red Bull didn't start a lap either. I think that was one shoot who just came in behind him.
Maybe Tekker seems to be having some connection issues if he just joined the session.
Infamella, I think, it's already starting to not look pretty good.
Gavra's going to get a nice tow here from, who is that? Shankster coming through Blanchimont. Is Shankster going to get out of the way? He just made a bit of an error. Yes, he does. But nonetheless, Gavra's had a bit of a tow. Can he get slowed down in time? Oh, he's locked the rear slightly and then the fronts. Not the cleanest entry to bus stop, but he made it. Oh, it was only his out lap anyway. I didn't even realise. I'm surprised he was pushing that hard on his out lap.
Probably wanted to get out in front of all this traffic to see who he's got to.
Gavra not got the full confidence in the car there. He's only gone half throttle through Eau Rouge, not the full flat out.
Yeah, but that could just be down to setup. So.
Entering poo on now. Maybe a bit heavy on the brakes, as more than he liked.
He is pushing really hard. He decided to go on mediums, which is already going to put him at a decent disadvantage, but he can make up the time in the third corner, or the third sector.
So 1:47.3 from Gavra places him 9th at the minute. A lot of people still haven't set a time yet, and we've only got just under 8 minutes to go.
Yeah,
Lap
I think most of these,
invalidations. Yeah.
I think these guys are getting caught at Eau Rouge because Gavra got caught again, actually, going up the hill. It's so difficult because you're trying to get a lot out of the car, but, you know, if you kind of make that misstep.
Triple I went in that pit lane very cautiously.
Team kind of waiting for an opening. He's going very slow throughout the final corner. Actually decides to come in. A lot of people just looking for real estate on this track.
Toussaint's just improved his time with Jurassic with 1:43.9. He takes provisional pole then on the soft tyre. 6/10 quicker than 1 shoot 2 down, and a second quicker than Tim. Toussaint once again just showing his dominance. Ooh, big lock up from Black Country Mish going into the bus stop. Still going to be able to set a fairly decent time. It's a 1:45.9 to put him in 4th place.
I mean, we're almost done with qualifying, and roughly half the grid haven't even set a representative time yet.
I think a validation is going to be a key part. It's a lot, half the grid haven't even, like you say, set a time. I think they're struggling.
Both Ferraris, both Haas, a lot of people's yet to set times, but if anything, if they can at least just set in a time, they will be up there in the standings. The Donkey the highest runner on medium tires, which is still pretty impressive, but still way far off Toussaint.
Topes is looking to improve then on this fresh set of softs. He's currently in 5th with 1:45.9. He's got a bit of traffic up ahead, but he gets out of the way. Entering the bus stop chicane now. Nice and easy through that. This could be a good time from Topes though. It's going to be a 45.2, so he improves by 7/10, but he stays 5th.
Still also improves to 3rd with 1:44.6 ahead of his teammate. You have a huge gap of cars here going through No Name right now.
I was thinking what the name of that corner was, and then you just reminded me.
Yeah, it has no name.
It's known as No Name. What's Robert Codfather? Currently in 11th with 1:53.6. So we have 7 drivers. I'll make that 6 drivers, all yet to set a time. Zaz are currently on one now in the Ferrari.
We have a Haas off, I think. Yeah, Sabo has crashed in the 3rd sector. Just gotta be careful because here comes the racing point. Jeez.
Oh, he's just absolutely messed up Zaz's time. He is not going to be happy about that. He's pulled out and then he backed out.
Sabo just really poor re-entering the track there. He was trying to get it turned around, but
Yeah.
it was in that huge pack of cars.
He hasn't had the best of luck this season, Savo. Last year he had I have to say, a great season in terms of results and competitiveness, but this season he hasn't. He has showed it in his qualifying times, but come race day he hasn't turned up. He's made mistakes of his own where he's probably kicking himself, or he's been taken out due to others. He just hasn't had any luck at all, really. But here we've got Triple O, still yet to set a time. Again, he's not had the best of luck this season. He's taken that quite wide, a bit too fast. Again, either made mistakes of his own or been taken out by others. He had a good season last year. Few decent results, possible podium places, and nothing of the sort this year. However, it looks like he's going to come round to finish his first flying lap, taking Bustle a bit narrower than what most people would, but he's going to get on the timing sheets nonetheless. Yes, he got an 8th place, 1:46.8. That'll be, you'd think, his session over.
Not a time set from Gavra, and I don't think this is going to help him either, because he's also got Alex Gunner also trying to set a lap as well. I think that's another invalidated lap from Gavra. I don't think he'll be able to get around in time. Get back out there on track either. Oh, as we have a wrecked Red Bull off of Puon, one shoot.
Ooh. He's a bit further down than where you would normally expect to find a spinner or a crash. Anyway, he's actually got round the corner fine, but he's lost it. Maybe he's just nicked that inside curb. As Alex has backed out of that. And that is his session over. Oh, was the
more
Alpha
contact? The Alpha McLaren. That was ex-Natty. Many DNFs here at the diff of qualifying. I think everyone just trying to get in their laps by any means, but it's not ended for many people, and some people still haven't even gotten a chance to put in a lap.
Gavra, Zaza, Sabo and Willie Sanker retired literally minutes after the session had started. I'm just on board with Dead Donkey. He's half a second up at the minute. He's currently in 9th. Let's see what he can do.
To attempt a qualifying attempt on mediums, but he was outside the top 10.
Oh, he's been a bit wider. Don't think he's going to improve. Well, he does. 7th, he goes 7th. So the Mercedes are neck and neck then. 7th and 8th for the Mercs. Literally split by 0.03 of a second.
I think 1:43.6.
I think some people wonder why he's in this group when he also races in the Super League and he is quick enough. Like, he is just like purely dominant, really, when it comes to qualifying. But race pace wise, him and Shankster, you could argue that they both deserve a place in the higher tier, because they both just leave everyone else behind, but they're constantly fighting from start to finish.
the race director, no time penalties incurred, surprisingly.
So Toussaint has grabbed pole position then in the Toro Rosso, looking to grab. If he wins today, he will go 2 points ahead of Shankster, bearing in mind if Shankster grabs second. So we have the grid here then. We've got Toussaint on pole, 1-2 down in second, Tim in third, Shankster in fourth, Topes 5th, XNAG 6th, Dead Donkey 7th, Black Country Mush in 8th, Alex Gunamack in 9th, Triple O in 10th, Infamella in 11th, Dirty Larry in 12th, AB Techers in 13th, Robert Codfather 14th, Gavra, Zaza, Sabo not setting a time, or not being able to set a time during qualifying, and then we have Willie Senko rounded up the field in 18th, who retired.
Yeah, quite an interesting grid we have for this race, and that was just qualifying.
Yep. And it's a soaking wet race, which has just baffled me. I am really confused as to why people have gone and set times on mediums. If it's a wet race from the start, what's the point of going out on the mediums? You just ruined your own qualifying.
I think it was just for some practice laps. But now that we know that it is raining, all that tire strategy pretty much goes out the window.
100%. I wonder if that's
Belgium,
intermediate. Because in our race last week, we could, well, I was about to say it's possible to not even stop for tyres. It is possible to go from start to finish, bearing in mind if you conserve them well. As my teammate Don Rajib unfortunately found out on the last lap, his tyres started to pop. Got a puncture on the last lap, and he didn't stop. It was going well, and then it all comes crashing down.
Looks like everyone has decided to start on wets, so that'll be an indicator of how this track is. Of course, Toussaint will have the best seat in the house, in front of everything.
Why is XNAG going really slow?
Some people might be changing certain settings before this starts. Now that we have confirmation that it is a wet start. A lot of early race strategy kind of gets thrown out the window.
Piero's just said on the stream that he thinks Toussaint has obviously got the advantage due to the fact that he raced last week with the Super Series, and it was exactly the same conditions. So bearing in mind, yeah, Piero, I guess you are right there. XNAG Mystery G, that's what I'm going to call him.
It's still only the first lap, so these guys have to take really good care of their cars. And again, this is Formula 1 and the unexpected always tends to happen. So what are we going to see? No idea. And even though Toussaint's got all the practice in the world, it's going to help him struggle against, let's say, the Red Bull and the Racing Flame have pretty good shots as well as anyone.
The AIs take over then, the last remaining bits of the formation lap, to get everyone in position. A lot of drivers got taken out of that formation lap just due to a little bit of contact. However, we're about to get the red lights hopefully. Yep, here we go. 1 light, 2 lights, 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And we are away in Spa. Willie Sank already absolutely jumping the start, so he has got a drive-through penalty. Two Saints made a good start there. 1 shoot 2 down, also making a good start. Everyone going a little bit wide. Yep, in 2 down 1. Tim has got 1 shoot 2 down, but here we come to the biggest corner of them all. Oh, it's 1 shoot 2 down. Oh, wow, has he kept that? AB Tekers has left the session. 1 shoot 2 down, and Tim both having power slides through the top of Radion.
Oh, and Tim slides there.
Oh, and he's come back onto the track.
Oh, the donkey nowhere to go. Actually, his teammate hits him.
What a nightmare start.
Both the Mercs Robert Codfather spun around too. Yeah, DSC. I think both Mercedes cars have front wing damage from colliding with Tim.
Black Country Mush, definite right front end plate is totally missing. And Dead Donkey, he is also missing his front right end plate. So both Mercs are going to have to pit then. Black Country Mush is going to lose a heap of time and being stuck behind Dead Donkey whilst they double stack. But Toussaint is gone and he's underway already. He's already got a 2-second gap to 1 shoot 2 down.
Triple O and Willie having troubles in the back too.
I think Triple O has got a bit of wing damage. I think that's his right front end plate is missing.
Black Country decides to head into the pits for damage repair.
As does Triple O.
One driver who's gained the most from this though is Zaza. He's up 7 spots from his original starting place.
Toussaint with the 5-second lead to second place. However, he did just lock his left front and had a bit of a moment.
Yeah, both the Red Bulls are going at it too.
Oh,
Toaster and 1 shot.
1 shoot. Very squirrely.
She loses the place to Shankster there as well. It's already an incredible gap that Toussaint has been able to build up over the rest of the top 5.
And it's going to be closely followed by Zaza. Only 7/10.
Wings of Robert Father spun around there. One no name, but stay green.
I don't think Dead Donkey pitted. No,
Yeah,
he didn't.
His teammate pitted that first lap.
Question is, would he have lost more time being stuck behind him in the pits, or would he have lost more time having to do a lap in the rain with a damaged front wing? So Black Country, Mush and Triple O are the only ones who have actually completed a pit stop. AB Tekers is now in. Their Donkey still doesn't pit. He obviously doesn't think the damage is too severe.
Yeah, Tekers is out of the session. I believe due to his disconnect. is still doing all the work he can. He's all the way up to 8th now. Passing there, he's on the back of Alex Gunner. We have a full safety car.
Where have we lost somebody?
I think it was for Techers, BNF.
Ah. It's only just come out of the pits as well. Oh, yep. Sabo drive-through penalty.
Someone else got one too.
People seem to forget, like, you've still got to go by a delta. I don't know why, but you've still got to go by a delta before you catch the safety car, even though there's no overtaking anyway.
This will bring the field back together. Zaza with the greatest position change, +8. Tim with the greatest position loss of -10.
I wonder if Toussaint will do the smart thing and just pit for another set of wets anyway. Just because he will be able to go to the end then.
Is this me or is it getting foggy here?
Yeah, it does. It looks like it's getting a bit misty.
Donkey with the time penalty now.
Yeah, he forgot about his delta, I think.
Just a bit of a fog rolling into the hills of Belgium right now. You know, nothing out of the ordinary.
No?
I don't think it's time to switch to inters though. I think wets are still the way to go. Again, that hasn't stopped the Red Devils in the past. They can see the weather better than we can.
You can just see if you follow, say, Tobster in second, for example, the mist, the spray from all the other cars is just absolutely blinding.
Very easy to run into the back of someone accidentally, so you have to be very careful. Give each other a lot of space. But I'd say this is probably a relief for Topster and Shankster, because without this, Toussaint would have definitely started driving away a lot quicker, so now that they're used to the conditions, they have a better fighting chance. I don't really see anything from me on board. To be a no.
I did notice Triple O pitted again, so I don't really think he's going to have a chance to catch up to the pack before it goes green.
Well, we're going one more lap, so we should be able to catch up to the very back.
It's really sank out.
Oh, contact!
Tired.
Both the William cars.
What happened there? I've seen it on the map, but not... Oh, what has happened there? Robert Coswell trying to find reverse.
I think William had contact with something or someone.
Yeah, it's definitely got to be with someone in front because his right front is just off. And
Godfather, nowhere to go.
Triple O comes on, he's probably thinking, what on earth?
I'm not sure who he made contact with. He must have ran into whoever was in front of him. That's the saying, just not looking where you're going. Be 100% alert in a situation like this. Really isn't any sort of compromise that can be made in terms of being relaxed.
No.
Of course, we've been in situations like this before. You always have to look in front of you.
Oh yeah, 100%. I mean, just because you're under a safety car doesn't mean everything's easier. It's a bit easier, but not completely. Piero saying, not a good image for the Williams there. No, it's not. It's a bit too realistic. I'd like to find out what happened after the race.
I think the safety car will be in this lap, maybe.
Yeah, it should be in this lap. I think also that has been 3 laps now, isn't it? Nope. It's out for one more.
Well, I guess they still got to clean up the Williams now too.
It does give Trippo the perfect time to catch back up to the field then. So it's just got to try and make his way through the pack.
Oh, Tim. Oh, we have a pit stop from Zaza. And Tim. And Sabo, actually.
See what... And Robert Codfather. I can understand Robert Codfather because he's probably got front wing damage.
Zaza was very indecisive. They're actually held up the Haas Racing Point and Williams driver as he actually decides to go on to intermediates. Bravo out in a new set of wets.
Doesn't look like it's going to be easing up anytime soon then, so it will be a full wet race right to the end.
Tim also going on wet, so Zaza, the only driver to go on intermediates during this safety car period.
That's a big risk.
Bold strategy, we'll see how it pays off for him.
It just looks like it's come down too hard to the inters. I mean, he probably won't be able to tell under the safety car period, but as soon as the green light goes, he's going to find out whether or not it's going to be the perfect time to be on it.
Well, I have to keep a watch on him. Very interesting to see how this plays out when we go back to racing conditions. Shanksta has had a collision with Toadster. And actually he has a time penalty for that too. I don't know if he has any front wing damage.
Safety car in this one. Always
a lot of time penalties.
Yeah, Tim just picked up one and Alex just picked up a 10-second time penalty for exceeding track limits.
Everyone trying to get slowed down really quickly. And have the back part of the pack trying to catch up. Very scrambled up the front. Not sure if this would work out in Toussaint's favor, but he's going now. Infamela actually deciding to come into the pits. So we go back to green. Ooh, X-Natty almost hitting the wall up Barouge.
Lock up from Toussaint.
X-Natty, ooh, and the donkey runs wide. We'll probably get a penalty for corner cutting.
Alex going to looking to get 5-6 out of his teammate Dirty Larry.
But with Zaza, no real indication that the inters are better than the wets at this time. They just kind of seems to be stuck in traffic. Oh, as Triple O loses it. She taps the wall.
Oh, he is not having a good race today, is he? This will be his third pit stop. He's got a bit of damage to his front wing. Oh, as Tim has just lost it, and so is Triple O. Robert Godfather doing well to avoid the two of them there.
One chute also spun just in front of them. One chute down to 7th actually.
Shanks the pits.
Oh, the donkey in the pits. X-Natty now in the pits. One chute, Alex. Are these guys all coming in for intermediates? They are.
It does look like it has lined up a bit. So Zaza possibly has just pulled off a perfect strategy.
Topster and Toussaint. They may have pulled a masterclass strategy. Deciding to stay on west. He's losing a lot of pace now. Actually, some people decided to take another set of wets. Alex and Sabo.
We'll see how that pays off.
Oh, and Donkey spins. And shoot barely misses him.
Toussaint still in the lead then, lap 8. 14 laps to go.
Yeah, you can clearly see now the rain is letting up.
Yeah.
What is the call here as Zaza now gaining on Gavra a lot. They're side by side.
Toussaint pits.
Is in. And Topster's in too. Wide.
Does
Zaza
Dirty
gonna
Larry
make a desperate pass. Ooh, Zaza with a heavy lockup.
Oh, Gavra wants to pit. He wants to pit.
Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna have to go round.
I don't know why Zaza thought he could. I mean, he saw everyone pitting.
Well, to be fair, Gavra should have defended the inside line, not the outside.
That was just really poor miscommunication. Oh, Zaza's going over, actually. Did he get an illegal overtake?
I'm not quite sure, but it's cost him 2 positions. Shankster is now back through.
Zaza's
Dirty
got the
Larry.
strategy right, but he's doing everything wrong now. Actually, he didn't even beat Toussaint out of the pit lane. Yeah, so this was going to work out in Zaza's favor, but some really unfortunate luck there.
Gavra is really struggling on those wets. He can barely get the car slowed down in time. Anyone on the wet tyre then, who has just pitted, made a bit of a mistake. Chevrolet gets a 5-second penalty for crossing the pit lane exit line.
Yeah, well, it looked like it was going to be easy for Zaza, Toussaint, and Topster. Really pathetic, actually. They've come out and still kept ahead of them. Shankster now, after passing Zaza, looking to go after Larry. Still on the wets.
Shankster is going down the inside into front Blanchimont on Dirty Larry. Dirty Larry not really fighting there. There's not much point. He's on the wrong tyre at the minute. Does Dirty Larry pit? Yes, he does. Black Country Mush is out of the race. What has happened there? He has lost it round Pouant.
And another safety car.
So this could work out in Dirty Larry's favour and Gavra's and Robert Codfather's.
Can't even get a minute with this race. Oh, and Robert Codfather, oh no, he's just slowing down for the Delta. Actually, I almost slowed too much, because Saba would have just taken the position.
They will have to pass the safety car.
What a strange turn of events. Toussaint's still your leader with Topster second, Shankster now up to third. Zaza now up to fourth, X-Natty G in fifth, Infamela sixth, Unshoot Down seventh, Dirty Larry eighth, Donkey ninth, and Gavra rounds out the top 10 as it stands. We're gonna take another shot at it. If I'm correct, yeah, everyone on the intermediate tires right now, so.
Spa never fails to impress.
Well, we're not done yet. We still have half the race to go. Oh, Gavra's getting knocked with a drive-through penalty. Even under the safety car. To be fair here, the pit lane is pretty short, so not lose too many spots. Now catching up to the back of the safety car. The second full course safety car, pretty much the third time we've been under slow conditions. Gavra has served his penalty and now returns to the track in 13th place. Anything, I think everyone's penalties have been sorted out so far since they made a pit stop. Like a good 30% of this race has been run under yellow conditions. This just gives Tobster and Shanks another chance, actually. Anything, the chances have been very lenient today. I'm sure Toussaint definitely wishing he could just drive away from everybody.
Yeah, you can't. Every time the flag goes green, he builds that gap, and then it's all ruined again by another safety car coming out.
Of course, to no fault of his own. Conditions just happen to play that way. I wonder if we'll see the track getting any drier, actually. Because we have gone from wet to intermediate conditions, and, you know, there is a very good chance that we might go back to heavy rain conditions before the end of this. So we've had two, spinner. Infamella. Oh, Alex barely missed it. Oh, but Gavra not able to miss him. Infamella has been given a penalty for contact. Does Gavra have front wing damage?
He doesn't look like he does.
I think Infamella lost it going through the chicane there. It's kind of, once again, just unfortunate rejoining on the track. So always keep your eyes forward.
Tim has just picked up a 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits.
A lot of penalties have been given under these safety car conditions, which is quite ironic.
I think more have been given under the safety car than what there has been actually racing.
Stan Zaza is still the biggest mover so far, up 12 spots. Second would be Sabo, who's currently sitting in 10th. And then Larry, currently sits 7th. In terms of losers, Tim actually all the way down in 9th. It's been the biggest so far, who currently sits in this race. But still anyone's chance here. 10 laps to go and unpredictable conditions ahead.
100%. I mean, it's not in the bag for Toussaint. He only has to make one small mistake, and that could be the end of his race. And that goes for everyone. Safety car in this lap. Toaster doesn't want to give Toussaint any advantage whatsoever. He is sticking to his diffuser.
I'd say it's not doing the same thing he did last time. I was saying, could switch it up, honestly. Of course, Toussaint with all that swerving just to get it under wraps.
Yeah, here he goes.
Now. Awkward time to go, but it worked for him. This will allow Shanks to just get on the back of Toadster. another penalty for speeding. Zaza getting very close to spinning those gears. Definitely easy to control in the intermediate conditions, so a lot less spinning from these guys so far. Spinning the donkey. Oh no! Tim locked it up, and he's in the wall. And a VSC now. Him out of the race at no name. I don't think any of that can be blamed on the donkey. They were just side by side, and Tim happened to lock up really big.
Pierre just pointed out, I don't know how I missed it, but Infamela is on the medium tyre. And I've just double checked to make sure there wasn't a problem with the game, and he is on the medium tyre.
Well, the track is dry.
It is quite dry, to be fair.
Going back green, and Shanks to another penalty.
Is it dry enough? I don't think it is.
Everyone's stuck. Third to Larry sees the opportunity. Him and the donkey decide to come in.
Ooh, Toussaint struggling into the source. Rocking up those fronts quite drastically.
This is the call from the donkey and Larry. The donkey goes on the softs.
Dirty Larry also on the softs.
Thanks to another time penalty. At this point, Shankster's wrapped up for about 10 to 15 seconds worth of time penalty as X-Natty and Zaza fight side by side. X-Natty in the Alpha. He does take fourth. Here comes one shoot around the outside of Zaza. Really clean move. Zaza might be struggling. He does have the oldest intermediates of everyone.
I think we're going to be seeing everyone pitting this lap.
Struggling. We'll have to keep an eye on Larry and the donkey. We're the first on dry tires.
That's going to make it looking to pass Gavra. It's only half a second behind.
I think the track is dry enough for dry tires now. Toussaint is in. He's going to bring the whole field with him. Toadster, Shankster might have some penalties with him. X-Natty as well, one shoot.
I think there might just be enough time for the McLaren boys to do a double stack.
DRS is enabled too. It's going to be crazy down in pit lane. And here come Larry and the donkey.
Shankster got a 5 second stop and go.
I think it's more than 5 seconds. Toussaint out and away. Toadster will be second out and away. Here comes X-Natty third away. And the donkey and Larry come to the first turn right now. They slot fourth and fifth. Daza out with Shankster behind. Gavra in front of one shoot. Actually passes him on pit exit. Oh no, that's because Gavra's got the wrong tires.
Gavra's still on 4 lap old intermediates.
Disastrous there from Gavra.
So Gavra hasn't pitted.
No, he did hit. I think he had his drive-through penalty, I think.
Ah.
Gavra getting the absolute worst luck. Just staggers there on intermediates. This is just creating an even bigger gap for Toussaint. He's now 6 seconds ahead of Toadster, and it's X-Natty who sits third after the long stop from Shanksta. Just like that in a flash, very end the donkey who were kind of in the midfield had boosted himself up into the top 5. About 6 laps to go.
Shanks are looking to get it done on the inside on Dirty Larry down into the bus stop. Is he going to get it done? Dirty Larry locks up. Oh. Shanks to try on the cutback. I think Dirty Larry's going to have the traction. Yes, he is. Can Shanks to make a move down into the source? He's going to try it around the outside, possibly try the cutback again. Which is going to have to...
for the first time. Nowhere to go there. Here it comes.
Dirty Larry has just been mugged by Shankster and Zaza. The RS playing a big part there for the Ferrari and the Racing Point.
Actually, Zaza's on
He's on medium
tires. I don't think he had a set of soft tires left. That or everyone else confident they can make it on the softest tire.
Infamous, it's the fastest lap of the race with a 1:51.7. That's more than likely going to be beaten every single lap from now.
These guys are holding nothing back. All the cars are turned up. A lot of VRS being used. Shankster now looking to overtake the donkey. Oh, actually, oh. I thought he was going to overshoot it there.
That was a Danny Ricciardo dive bomb by Shankster there. To get the move done on Dead Donkey. 1 shoot 2 down, 5-second penalty for exceeding track limits.
Yeah, guys who know they have the speed are just thinking, oh, if I pass them quicker, then I won't have to worry about the penalty. See the sun trying to shine here on Belgium. One shoot, I don't think it was in DRS range of Larry. He still got the hefty toe.
Larry's locked up again. And again locking up.
And this looks like a whole new track. It was never raining at all here. One shoot. Up there in the top fours, trying everything he can to catch Larry and even catch the Zaza.
Overtake mode enabled for one shoot. Breezes past Dirty Larry. Dirty Larry doesn't look like he's got the greatest straight line speed.
Oh, Gavra and Robert. Gavra actually forced off the road there by Robert. Could have ended a a lot worse than what it did. Don't think he'll be happy about that. Field starting to get spread out as everyone running their individual pace. So they're still losing a lot of time actually to the faster guys. Zaza is still trying to recover. He's now under a lot of pressure by Shoot. This is just the natural pace difference of the soft v medium. Heat once again getting really close to the back.
Overtake mode enabled. He is close enough to have a go here.
Just to stay ahead. Sabo is actually picking up the pace as well. He's on the back of Larry. He in DRS range. Ooh. Sabo. Despite having an up and down day, he's still fighting for the midst of some points here.
1 shoot 2 down, he's got the DRS as a perfect camera for the moment.
Sabo also looking for the overtake on Larry around the outside. He's got it. Still making a lot of progress to X Natty G. Might be able to catch him by the end of this. So you can just see Topster in the distance too. Natty might be closing in the Topster while Shanks is closing in on X.
Tucson with the fastest lap of the race, 1:47.2. Going for that bonus point.
Larry's in the pits already. His tires already got, well, he's got the time actually. It doesn't. So Alex is coming next. Oh, soon. So Larry could be going for the fastest lap.
Yep.
Oh, one shoot.
Oh, very squirrely there, well controlled.
He got a penalty for it though, so. Just in front of Gunner, so he is going to attempt the fastest lap. And Shankston now on the back of X Natty. It's Natty on. X Natty squirrely himself. Really working the wheel in the cockpit. Only 2 to go this time by. pretty much equal on ERS. It's actually Tobster who barely has any.
Shankster not yet close enough to make that move on X90G.
Alex Gunner has spun it, trying to get the fastest lap. It looked like it was going to be some points for Alex Gunner. It looks like it'll go to his teammate Triple O instead. Next, I believe it is in DRS range of that X90G.
Here comes Shankster. DRS open. Gets the move down. Ooh, a little bit of a lock up, but he's safe.
X-Natty spins behind him after contact, and here comes the donkey.
Oh, X90G shouldn't be doing that.
I'm pretty sure the donkey's race just flashed before his eyes there. Could not get that any closer. But now this moves shoot and the donkey up into 4th and 5th. Snatty falling 4 spots. Now can Shankster catch Topster before this is all over? The donkey now with the time penalty, which puts shoot in the prominent position, and even X-Natty can get back 5th. Actually, Sabo's there too, and Zaza. So the donkey is at risk of falling all the way down to 8th. One shoot. He's on the back of the donkey now, but he's got barely any ERS.
Yep, and Shanks is on the back of his teammate.
He just likes getting close, doesn't he?
He does. Late on the brakes.
Well, Shankster's got way more ERS than Topster. I don't know how he's going to defend himself. So we're on the last lap. Oh, Shankster! Got a time penalty for that, so I don't know if it'll help him.
Can one shoot get the move done now down the Kemmel straight? The last lap of the race.
Got no ERS. Him and the donkey having no ERS.
Used it up all too soon.
Shankster on the back of Topster too. One shoot with a penalty now, so X-Natty is now in the hot seat as one shoot goes down. Makes contact with the donkey, still contact. Just side by side, donkey will then try to push him out. Oh,
X-Natty's getting in there. Oh! X-Natty!
What are you doing?
One shoot, two down. I don't think he realised he was there. Neither of them got damaged though. They luckily. They've hit again.
Oh, and here comes Sabo.
One shoot, two down. Not interested in coming back on the track safely, and he's just looped it round and ruined the race for himself.
What is that? Oh, meanwhile, while this is happening, Shankster did get Topster.
He did, as Toussaint comes onto the start finish, a little bit of a wobble there, but he claims another win. Shankster coming around the bus stop to...
Shankster has a penalty though.
Where does he finish? I think Topster has 1-2, so Shankster finishes second, Topster third. Good result for Topster there. Dead Donkey claiming fourth after all the dramatics behind him. Oh no, Sabo claims fourth.
And you were saying Sabo wasn't having a good season yet.
And that's probably, I think that's his best finish this season.
One shoot, what happened? Yeah, a lot of drivers, what happened to them? Just seemed all kick off there.
I do know Triple O has a few penalties. Dirty Larry claims 8th over one shoot. Where will Triple O finish? Currently in 10th.
There's a few penalties. Is Gavra gonna snag the last point? He does.
So no points for the McLaren team there. Triple O and that's going to make not having the greatest races either.
Yeah, Gunner, I think if he didn't pit, he would have been safely in the points, but he got way too greedy.
Where's this going to finish? On penalties. Robert Costfather beats Alex Gunnermack for 12th. And Infamella rounds up the field.
Well, you can't even script that.
I think that's got, compared to last week's race, it's a big old difference. Last week's race wasn't the greatest to watch, personally. But this week it was, couldn't fault it. Toussaint on the top step then, Shankster grabbing second, Tozer grabbing third for Red Bull.
This race had just about everything you could think of.
So like I said, Toussaint now goes 2 points ahead in the championship tables, in front of Shankster. What a phenomenal race. Like I said, Spa never fails to impress.
Who would you say is the driver of the day?
I personally would give driver of the day to Shankster. I know Toussaint had a faultless race, but Shankster, he started fourth. He dropped a few places due to safety cars and what have you, but he managed to claw his way back right in the end when it came to the dry tyres and brought it home for second.
It might be a little cliche, but I'll give it to Sabo. I mean, from 17th to 4th, it takes quite an exceptional amount of talent and luck to get that high up, but he managed to do it today.
He did. So yeah, in first, guys, we have Toussaint, second Shankster, third Tobster, fourth Sabo, fifth Dead Donkey, XNAG in sixth, Zaza seventh, Dirty Larry eighth, One Shoot Two Down ninth, Gavra 10th, Triple O 11th, Coddy 12th, That's gonna Mac 13th, Infamella 14th, Tim, Black Country Mush, Willie Sanker, AB Techers all retiring. But that has been the Spa Grand Prix.
Son and Larry, the only people to not get penalties.
Yeah, they were. That has been the Spa Grand Prix for the Premier Series. Join us. I can't remember if we've got a break next week. It's poor from me to not know that. But yeah, that has been the Spa Grand Prix. The next Grand Prix in hand is Singapore. These guys are a week behind the Super Series, so tomorrow, Tuesday race, 8:30 UK time, 9:30 Italian time, is the Singapore Grand Prix for the Super Series lot. Tune in for that. I've been SH, he's been Cypher Knight, and that has been Gavra Racing.